Good morning from Cao Bang, Vietnam. I am here doing a 7-day loop on a motorcycle through the north. If you missed my last couple of videos, days 1 through 3 were the Ha Giang Loop, days 4 and 5, which was my last video, were the Cao Bang Loop, and now I am heading on days 6 and 7 from Cao Bang. We are leaving this beautiful city this morning for day 6 and 7, which is a very untouched area of the north. Not a lot of loops go there, so I am very excited. Today I am up bright and early, thankfully. If you saw last week's video, they put me in like the worst, grossest hotel I've ever stayed in. It's disgusting. The bed sucks. People were up in the hallway like yelling and talking at like 4 a.m. There was karaoke going or something, some music playing late into the night, so I did not sleep well. This is like one of the worst hotels I've ever stayed in. It's called the Riverside Hotel in Cao Bang. Don't recommend. So I'm a little ready to go. I want to get out of here, but I'm excited for the next 2 days. It's supposed to be a very untouched, unseen, not a lot of tourists. So this morning we have a bunch of driving. It's just me and my Easy Rider. Lamb left. The group that we were traveling with ended their 5 days yesterday. I missed them so much already, but it should be fun. So today we have a bulk of our driving in the morning. It seems like we are driving about 120 kilometers today, which has been about average for the trip. There's been one other long day and then tomorrow's a long day, but we'll get into that later. So bulk of that driving is in the morning. We are heading to Babe BA_BE National Park. We're gonna do kayaking on the lake, hopefully see some other pretty views. I'm excited to get going, but it should be fun, so I'm very excited for today. I don't quite know where I'm staying tonight. I think really close to the national park or the lake, because it sounds like we're doing more on the lake tomorrow morning. So it should be really pretty. I'm excited. Let's get this day started. I'll show you all the views, all the motorcycle fun, and then I'll check in later. And by the way, because I totally forgot to say it, I am doing the 7-day, 6-night loop tour with Lila In Tours. Started in Ha Giang. I already said like the first 3 days were the Ha Giang Loop, then we did Cao Bang, and now doing like the more remote stuff. Heading back to Ha Giang by tomorrow afternoon. This is the longest tour that they offer. I really am glad that I'm doing the longer one because Ha Giang was beautiful. It was very crowded, but absolutely worth it. And then Cao Bang, the stops that we made, if you missed last week's video, go back and watch it, because like the waterfall, the caves, it was so cool. And yeah, now I have 2 more days, just me on the open road. So I'm really glad I'm doing the long one, so I get to see like kind of everything all within just 1 week. And I'm enjoying the tour for the most part. We are eating a lot of the same food. It is every single day we are eating the same food. I actually ditched dinner last night to go get pizza because I was so tired. And the first 3 nights of accommodations were great. Nights 4 and 5, night 5 being here, were like crap hotels. So I'm like mostly enjoying the tour. The tour itself is great. Like the accommodations and the food are kind of lacking, but for the most part, I'm having a good time. Good afternoon. After a very long morning of driving, we have finally made it to Bobby Lake. I think it's technically a national park, but you can't quite see the lake behind me. It's just like barely that way. But look at the cute view from my room. This seems much better than last night, thankfully. Last night, so far so good. So it's about almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We drove like all morning. It was a lot of driving. I think we might have gotten lost at one point. I don't know. Can't confirm, but it seemed like it. We just got some like fried rice for lunch, which was actually really good, and then drove a lot more. But now we're at the lake. All of our driving for the day is done. I'm checked in to the hotel. I have about 10 minutes to just like chill, and then we are going on a boat. I don't know how that's gonna go because I think it's raining, or it's raining on and off. Sounds like it's still raining, so it should be interesting. I don't know. I think we're kayaking. The itinerary says kayaking, but sometimes we do things differently, so we might just be going on a boat. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of driving. My butt hurts. It's day 6. I'm having fun, but I'm also like ready to be done. Just like physically and like mentally. It's a lot being on a bike for 7 days straight. I don't know. Well, 6 days straight. I can't imagine how I'm gonna feel tomorrow in about 24 hours when we're actually done. But I'm excited to go explore the lake. Hopefully a good dinner tonight. I'm gonna go have fun because I just sat all morning. Good morning. It is a beautiful but rainy morning for day 7, my last day of this loop through northern Vietnam. We just have a lot of driving today. Yesterday the boat was fun. We got off the boat a couple times and we saw a couple of things. There's a temple that was really cool. Now we just came back here. We got some dinner. We ate. I'm the only person staying at this hotel, I guess, like me and my driver. So we ate with the family, which was kind of fun. The family who owns the hotel. It's a couple and their son, and we had like Vietnamese hot pot, which was really good. I ate so much they just kept like putting food on my plate and they were like, eat. I'm like, I'm trying. It was so good though. I literally ate as much as I could, and I just got some rest. So today is a long day of driving, the longest yet. Day 4 was 180 kilometers. Today is 200. So I know close to how that feels. It's gonna be a rough one, I know. Yeah, rainy days. Last views of this cute little town by Bobby Lake. Rainy, which should be interesting for this drive, but we're doing a cave this morning. I think we have 1 or 2 more stops. We're obviously going to stop for lunch at some point. Hopefully get some coffee because I didn't have coffee yesterday and I was really tired. But yeah, let's get this day started. I will check in with you back when I get to Ha Giang in about 8 hours and 200 kilometers. Yay! Hello, I am back in Ha Giang, back in Lila, in lots of driving today, so much. The website said 200 kilometers, but there's no way that's true. It was way more than that, I swear. So I didn't film much because it was like raining most of the day, like not too hard most of the time, but like still enough that I didn't want to have my phone out, and I just had music playing and I didn't want to like throw my phone back off the back of the bike. So not much going on, but I got back, said bye to my driver, tipped my driver, got all the gear, like the safety gear, turned back in. Right now I'm getting ready to take a hot shower because I've been freezing all day. Lots of mountains at the first part of the drive. The second, or like the last like 60 kilometers was city or like little towns, which was kind of cool to see, like people living their little lives and kids were getting out of school, getting picked up or taking their bikes home, which was kind of fun to see. But yeah, so much sitting today. Plus my driver, he's literally going home tonight to see his wife and son, and then he starts another 4-day tour tomorrow, and I don't know how he's doing it, but I'm so glad that's over. It was so fun. Yeah, I'm glad I did 7 days. I think I'm gonna do a video answering some questions and like giving some tips that I have after doing this for 7 days. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Even if I do the video with tips and stuff and you're seeing this way later, I'll still answer any questions in the comments, or you can DM me on Instagram. It's the same name as my channel, at Exponential Travels. But yeah, I'll do a video about that eventually, to help anyone who might be doing this, and I'll explain why I think the 5-day tour is peak. 7 was a little much. I'm glad I did it, so like I got to see and experience it, but I think the 5-day that included Ha Giang and Cao Bang would have been like the perfect amount, which is what all the people who I was riding with for the first 5 days did. I think they picked like the best one. It wasn't too short. Like the 3-day would be the 4-day, you see so much Ha Giang, but I think it was so worth it to see Cao Bang and like the waterfall and like all that stuff. So if you missed my last video, go watch that. Maybe it'll convince you to do Cao Bang, which is 4 and 5 days. We did meet a group in Cao Bang too that was doing like, most of them did the Ha Giang Loop and then headed over to Cao Bang and did them separately. So that's an option too. But yeah, those are my thoughts for now. I'm gonna go shower because I'm freezing and my hands are like all wrinkly and I just need to wash my hair and all that stuff. And then I'm gonna go get a massage. I pre-ordered my dinner here at the hostel. I got eggs Benedict and some potato soup, which should be so good. I'm so excited for some warm soup. I have that in 2 hours, so I have just enough time to shower and go get a 1-hour massage. So I'm gonna go do that. Tomorrow morning, I am heading to Hanoi. I am very excited to be in the city to see it. I've heard people talking about it all week long, so I'm excited to experience it for myself. So I have a bus there in the morning, and then I will be spending 4 days exploring. So make sure you come back next week for that. Can't wait for Hanoi. Ha Giang was so fun. I'm gonna miss it, but it is definitely time to move on and do something where I'm not sitting on a bike all day. Thank you so much for watching. If you missed any of the other videos in the series, go back and watch them. I had the video, like the prep video of me getting to Ha Giang on the sleeper bus, day 1, days 2 and 3 in a video, and then days 4 and 5, which was the Cao Bang Loop. Please go back and watch this if you missed them. Otherwise, I will see you next week for Hanoi. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you for another fun adventure next week.